What's happening? YouTube world, YouTube boxing world. What it is, salute from Nocturnal Thoughts. Today is Friday. Celebrate two things. Celebrate TGIF. Thank God. Thank God it's Friday. Second thing, find a reason to thank God and find a reason to celebrate every day you wake up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Do not just work for the weekend, but definitely enjoy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Keep it up. You dig what I'm saying? Another thing I'm gonna say real quick. Every day you should be trying to learn at least one thing new. You're supposed to learn at least one new thing every day. And second, you should be trying to teach one thing at least one thing every day. You know what I'm saying? So, real quick, salute to the weekend. Salute to everybody having a good, blessed Friday. This is Nocturnal Thoughts. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned in. Hit the notification bell. Drop me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment. Right now I got my comments turned off because I keep getting these little spam messages every time I drop a video. Until I get that situation resolved, I'll probably keep my comments turned off for a couple of days and then I'll turn them back on. So leave me a comment. I salute you. Today's topic. Today's topic I want to talk about real quick. TEOFIMO Lopez says that he's going to drop the silly high-tech Lomachenko in 3 rounds. How you feel about that? What you think about that? Let me know in the comments. Let me let you know what I think real quick, and then I'm gonna get out y'all way. Now, I've seen TEOFIMO Lopez. He's looking to be in awesome shape right now. You know what I'm saying? Trimmed up, lean, ripped cut. He don't have his little pencil thin mustache no more. You know what I'm saying? He got a little bit more of a little bulk to his mustache. He don't have his little ball fade with his signature designs. He got his little curls coming in. What that lets me know is he's been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? He's just letting it go. Sort of like myself. When I'm in beast mode, I'm not trying to be lined up and clean cut. You feel me? So, he's looking mean, he's looking lean, and he's talking that ish. He says he's going to knock out Vasily high-tech Lomachenko in 3 rounds. Now, I have seen Vasily Lomachenko walk into a shot from a bigger guy, Jorge Linares. I apologize if I don't say your name correctly. But I seen him walk into a shot, straight down the pipe. He walked right into it, knocked him straight back on his butt, parked him. He gets back up quickly. He's not dazed. He's not stumbling and falling all over the place. He gets back up. He goes into his corner. He regroups himself. He finds his center, finds his balance, goes back on mission, and he defeats Jorge Linares with a series of combinations, body shots and uppercuts and hooks and everything, and puts this man down. You know what I'm saying? So visually, once you see a man down on the canvas, it's easier to see him on the canvas again in another fight, especially when you see him going up against a power puncher, a man that has power in both hands, like TEOFIMO Lopez. And when you think about how he dropped Richard Comey, you have to say, if he catches Vasily Lomachenko with the right shot, then there is a possibility of seeing Vasily Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, on the canvas. But at the same time, hold up, I have to say, even seeing Vasily Lomachenko on the canvas visually, I also visually seeing him being able to get back up and go on to be able to dictate the pace of the fight, use his experience, and pretty much school the younger, inexperienced Teofimo Lopez. But it depends, because if Teofimo Lopez comes with power that Vasily Lomachenko is not prepared for, and he takes a shot and he looks more like Richard Comey looked, where he's you know, equilibrium is gone like Deontay Wilder against Tyson Fury, or if he's just knocked out cold like Manny Pacquiao versus Manuel Marquez, and he's just out, I could see that happening. But I could also see that Vasily Lomachenko can come in from round 1 and completely do what he do, which is gets his opponents so frustrated, so discouraged, that they quit in the corner. Not because they're taking such a beating, it's because they're just getting embarrassed. They're getting embarrassed on a level that they're not used to. Everything they swing at, they miss. They can't touch them, they can't hit them, and they just keep getting hit. They get touched up. Vasily Lomachenko has some of the best hand-eye coordination and one of the best delivery systems of throwing combinations and punches that we've seen in a very long time. He's very effective with landing his punches from every angle and always being on a pivot. And he throws his hands all over the place to land one shot. He doesn't just throw one feint, two feint, and then a real shot. He throws 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bam. Or he goes 1, 2, 3, bam. And then he's turning you and he's hitting you. And he's frustrating you because he can't, he's hard. He's so, he's so well trained with his footwork that he's just too frustrating for most people. They can't catch up to him. They can't find his rhythm. But he can be touched. He has been touched. He has been hit by a bigger, stronger guy, and it put him down. So I can see Teofimo Lopez, who is a big power puncher, being able to catch Vasily Lomachenko with a shot that he's not prepared for, putting him down, and maybe possibly putting him out. Maybe in 3 rounds, maybe in the later rounds. That's why this fight is still somewhat 50-50 in my mind. It could go either way. It could go the way of the experienced Vasily Lomachenko, or it could go in the way of the young, strong bull with the knockout power in both hands, Teofimo Lopez. I know what some of y'all out there think, but I want to know what everybody out there think when it comes to this fight. So y'all drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Enjoy y'all Friday. You know what I'm saying? Have a blessed weekend. And also, my next video, I kind of want to talk about, I was watching an interview with Derek James and Jermell Charlo, and then Jason Rosario and his new trainer. And that's a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? That's another tough 50-50 fight. The Sergey Deverenchenko and Big Jermall Charlo, I don't think that's a 50-50 fight at all. I think that's the Jermall Charlo is about to knock this dude out. That dude is tough. He's rugged. He's going to come for a battle. But, you know, people say he did his thing against Triple G. He held his own, but Triple G had that dude all swole up the next day. I don't think his skills is at the level of Jermall Charlo. I think Jermall Charlo is about to put the business on this kid. Jermell Charlo, on the other hand, I think he got his hands full, because looking at Jason Rosario, looking at him when I seen him fight for the first time against Nathaniel Gallimore, you know, I seen so much raw material. And then when I watched this interview, you know what I'm saying, because they was talking about his fight against Williams, how he took out J-Rock. And his trainer was like, you know what, man, this dude, basically everything he knew able to do was just all untrained talent, just what he was able to figure out and pick up on his own merit, training, you know what I'm saying, by himself. And he was able to hang and bang with the Nathaniel Gallimore. And when he fought when he fought J-Rock, who was it that Rosario got beat by? He got beat by Gallimore. And then Gallimore got beat by Julian J-Rock Williams. And then with the triangle theory in that fight, you thought Jason Rosario was about to get beat by Julian J-Rock Williams because he just knocked out or beat Gallimore. And then we saw Jason Rosario come in there and beat the mess out of you know what I'm saying, the Philly fighter. J-Rock Williams caught him with his pants down in his hometown. And it was like, where did that come from? Before that, I had seen a documentary on Jason Rosario, and I seen him in this training camp. It was an old school, grueling training camp. He had to go away, spend time away from his family, and you know, he had to commit himself to the craft, and he learned how to have a professional camp. I did not know that was his first time being in a real camp where he learned how to eat right, sleep right, and train right. And you've seen the improvements. So when I look at that situation, I say, hey, that might be tough for Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? This dude is having momentum behind him. He just came off a big win, and he's still probably very, very, very hungry. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I really, really, really respect Derrick James, and I can't sleep on that team of Derrick James, Errol Spence, and Jermell Charlo. They have just, if you look at history, they have just shown that they know how to put together a proper plan to defeat an opponent. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo only had one setback against a fight that was very controversial when he lost against Tony Harrison the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Which a close fight could have went either way. And then we know how the second fight turned out with Tony Harrison. But I will say this, Jermell Charlo, even though he knocked down Tony Harrison in the second round with a vicious shot, Tony Harrison was still able to box his way back into that fight. And if it wasn't for the fact that Tony Harrison had kind of a raggedy chin, Jermell Charlo looked like he could have lost that fight, could have got another upset. So I don't know what Jason Rosario is going to bring to the table if he can box as well as Tony Harrison. But if he's got enough boxing skills and a sturdy chin, then Jermell Charlo might be in for a fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's another 50-50 right now in my mind. But I am heavily leaning towards Jermell Charlo, mainly because of Derrick James. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he can come up with that game plan. And then at the end of the day, you can't count out Jermell Charlo as far as athletic-wise and power-wise. He has God-gifted power, God-gifted genetics and athletics. You can look at his damn calf muscles and see the dude is just an athletic beast. You know what I mean? And then, like I say, just since they've been working together for so long, Derrick James and Jermell Charlo, since they've been working together for so long, I think they have more of experience of a team. More experience of a team. When I look at Jason Rosario and this guy that he's training with, I still see that they haven't been working together as long. So y'all let me know what y'all think. The outcome of Jermell Charlo versus Jason Rosario. And let me know what y'all think about Teofimo Lopez dropping or knocking out Vasily Lomachenko in 3 rounds. Do you think the young pup is just barking up the wrong tree too early in his career? Or is it going to be like a Canelo versus Mayweather where he gets completely schooled but still has a career? Or do you think this is going to be the end of Teofimo Lopez? He's going to jump in the ring with a more experienced, more seasoned veteran with high-tech skills, with the Matrix style that's going to come in there, beat him up, frustrate him, embarrass him, and send him home with his tail tucked and never to be seen again. Let me know what y'all think. This is Nocturnal Thoughts, man. I appreciate y'all time. Salute.